doing it this way. So I looked up a few potential guides on how to get past this problem, and it looks like one thing we could do was just get here before we started the stream and not use the carriage entering or leaving Winterhold, because it seems like this is a notorious place for it to crash. So let's make sure that we are back up yet again now that we're finally here. And fingers crossed we don't have any issues now that we're finally here. Alright, back to the Frozen Hearth, because we need to get a hold of Inther.
Coming out of your ears.
It might be. Oh, that could be the follower issue. It said there could be an error with one of your followers when making the carriage ride long distances like that. I wonder if Ayla is finally starting to cause script errors, because again, she's not actually one of our followers. She's waiting on us to complete that mission with Skjorn. I think we may have to go do that just to get rid of Ayla.
I don't care how many colleges they build.
If there's anything you need, sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Gosh knows we need to sleep, we need to eat, we need to everything at this point. We literally came all the way from Markarth to be here.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Oh, I think we're good. We just need to sleep forever. Okay, so now that looks like, at least at the moment, it's going to play along with us. The entire goal of this is to finally finish off the Thieves Guild quest that we started last time, and essentially do a little bit of what we were doing earlier today by settling Falkreath, so we can get one of the coolest house locations in the game. Okay, starving. That's what's getting us now. And apparently, from what I've been reading, it looks like the only way to actually beat the cold when it comes to the extreme north like this is actually to involve spicy food, which I didn't even know was a thing. So apparently you cook with fire salts instead of regular salt.
Usually it's elves.
If there's anything you need, take a look.
But what's weird is I don't think I saw anyone actually selling fire salts. So that may be our big task to overcome right now. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and get things that are already cooked that we can see drops a lot of hunger. Like that one's 220 points. This one 220. 220. Thank goodness. Now it won't help us with any of the cold management, but it will at least get our stats back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness. All right. So just like that, we've got ourselves some food so we can finally start to get this under control now that we literally had to just about glitch our way back to Winterhold. I really had no idea that there were known bugs involving this, and it's kind of frustrating because Winterhold's extremely hard to get in and out of on survival mode.
My pa
Okay,
says
now we're
elves
good.
are bad and not to trust them.
Watch what you're
I don't care how many colleges they build, or how much the sea swallows up. I'll outlast them all.
Well, Inther's here somewhere. I guess he's hiding out in the basement.
They said it's not. Acer says his paw says.
You have no idea what we went through to get this for you.
Back, eh? And I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this.
Yes,
so
it would
I
be.
simply won't.
Thanks.
A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes.
Yeah, it is quite the tale.
I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please.
From now on, we are not taking any carriages in or out of Winterhold. It is just too dang risky.
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that...
Thanks a lot, my friend. I don't know if you have any experience with the Doom plus Doom 2 port, but we did get a comment on that video that I need to try and figure out before Thursday's Sunlust, because it does make sense. They were essentially saying that we needed to turn the bobbing motion back on. I'm not sure. Is that even an option with Doom plus Doom 2? Because I didn't outright see it anywhere. Unless it's just called something different. but I know what they're talking about because for some reason when I move around, the screen is static. And maybe that's something to do with the port, because I know on like GZ Doom and DSDA, you kind of swing as you run. You actually have motion when you move. I'm just not sure if that's specifically a port thing or what that is.
Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Okay.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enther? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulcher.
The headquarters.
Preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulcher. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enther. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enther. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word.
The real challenge begins now, finding a way to get all the way back to Riften without using a carriage. Because heaven forbid us, I do not want to risk all these crashes anymore with Winterhold.
Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
You got it.
If you ever manage to gain entry to the college, and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, we know you handle things of questionable, considering you always sell Daedra carts. All right, so just like that, we've got our marching orders.
Need of me, you can find me in the college.
Now, to somehow get out of here in one piece, that's the real challenge. Heaven help us all.
In the college. They said it's not safe in there.
So apparently, the issue I was having by taking a carriage all the way over here from Markarth was that PS5 was having to load multiple cells at once between the college, between the blizzard animation that happens here, and between recalculating the values of hunger, starvation, and cold across that much of a distance, and could not handle it. I literally had to do it off stream, basically kill survival mode, make the transition, turn survival back on, and here we are. AKA, don't take a carriage in survival mode to Winterhold. It's risky.
So you better come with us right now. I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care.
Oh man, I've gotten so used to the unicorn now. I'm not used to horses running out of stamina. Keep going, buddy. You can do it. You know what? When in Rome. When in Rome. I mean, we're already here. We might as well get the thing for the unicorn, because it's right there by Riften.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Oh, they'll keep pestering everything until we turn her in. Come on, Glade, you can do it. Literally, we are already freezing to death. It's literally a game of cold hopscotch anytime you're anywhere near Winterhold on survival. Until we can find a way to reliably get the fire salts to make spicy food, we really have no way to reset this other than just hopping in and out of buildings. Wait, why is it telling us to go back inside? No. I kind of don't blame him either. I mean, it is literally the coldest place in Skyrim. I guess we have to talk to Carlia before we head back. That's alright. Let us
Cross the
in.
bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
One way or another, you will let me in.
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps.
To come in?
But what is it you expect to find within?
The mysteries of Aetherius.
Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Okay.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
I swear to goodness, the transition from Fallout 4 to Skyrim just always blows me away that I can never pass speech checks in Skyrim.
Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient.
I kinda need it.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or
Absolutely.
you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
We'll take it.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
I'm sure you're having a panic attack over there just waiting for me to cast it. Alright, so... I guess she literally taught it to us already. I don't know if a giant will spawn there. This actually came from earlier's episode where we did Falkreath. I was saying in that episode that I truly believe that mansion location is probably the perfect location for survival mode, so I'm definitely antsy about testing it out. As soon as we can, as soon as we get this Nightingales done.
College will well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice.
Thank you.
I'll lead you across the bridge.
Okay,
Once you're
let's
inside,
go.
you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine.
You'll get there eventually. I mean, we are freezing to death out here. Let's get in. Come on, no roadblocks. Hopefully a Hall of Attainment will actually help warm you up. We just need to get to the Arcanium to get the book for this.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Not to us. Okay. On to the Grumpy Librarian. The only thing we need is his mystical book. It should be right beside him. Unless there's a level cap before it appears. Oh, got it. Perfect. Okay. So the unicorn should be right beside Riften, which is where we're going anyway. And that way we'll finally have a horse that won't run out of stamina. And actually will just charge anything. I swear to goodness, this thing literally just runs right at dragons, too. Why am I forgetting how to life right now? This one. Let's just make sure it's Riften. Yep. Okay, so it's same place every time. That way we kill two birds with one stone.
Welcome to the college.
Shadowmare, right? I love that horse. Its freaky red eyes get me every time. And if I remember, there's also like a Daedric horse you get when you go into like that Oblivion realm. And also a Dwemer horse, if I remember seeing. I think those are the 4 unique ones, aren't they? Or are there more? Horse butt. Okay. If she done fast travel us back, that would be extra nice. Somehow I don't think she will.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
Oh wait, there is one more I can think of that you can get. Remember, there's also a reindeer you can get, which I always thought was hilarious. You get it with Santa, remember?
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild. You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer. The Twilight Sepulcher is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulcher. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect.
That scoundrel.
I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean.
Okay, let's do
As
it.
a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulcher. I know the guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
Well, you haven't given us a reason not to so far.
I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon.
Of course you won't teleport us there.
I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
Okay, so...
If the guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
That gives us the Nightingale Blade.
Send you again, or are you here on your own?
On to the pursuit.
I'm assuming you're here for more than...
Normally I feel pretty good about taking these carriages, but since we literally had the stream go down twice in a row trying to carriage our way to Winterhold, I'm not so trusting of them at the moment. Hopefully carriages will still work if we go between any other cities, because the first time we started doing all that back and forth, we didn't have any problems with it. But we also didn't take any carriages to Winterhold, so I'm hoping that's just specific to this area. Like, maybe we can get ourselves all the way back to Windhelm and carriage back to Riften just fine. Was that the courier? It seemed like a very random location for him. Come on, Glade, you can do it. Now we're very cold. Now our health's starting to dwindle. I think we're gonna have to duck off somewhere. Hey. The one that always amazed me, and I remember it was a short that kept popping up in my feed recently, was the courier interrupting the player right after they took out Alduin in Sovereign Guard. It's like, I swear to goodness, if he can get to Sovereign Guard, there's no lengths he won't go to deliver that message.
Found you.
I mean, I'm glad you did. Bye. We're just trying to get a carriage, man. I have no idea where we're going. Apparently, we're just running right into all the bases and camps along the way. Oh yeah, I used to treat him like the cultist, you know, they're the other ones I always run from anytime I see them coming, but I finally came up with a really funny way to get rid of the cultists every time I start a new game now. Just make sure you're in one of the major cities, activate the cultists, and then immediately run away. Every time, without fail, they'll aggro the guards, and the guards will take them out for you. It made life so much easier. Okay, now hopefully we should be getting close to Windhelm now. Let's make sure we're still on the right track here. Luckily, we're finally getting out of the blizzard section. Stay away from the throw of the world. That's the other place we were having problems with crashes. You know, come to think of it, probably for the exact same reason, the blizzards. So we need to go all the way over here. This way. The good thing is it's no longer snowing, so I think we might be okay finally taking a carriage out of Windhelm. Hoping so, because that is a long way to go to get to Riften. And also, I can guarantee you, with the unicorn, no wolf is ever catching up with you. Come on, Glade! Keep going! Oh my gosh. Okay, this is why we have beast form in the first place. The problem is, until you have the unicorn, the horses just don't stack up. Alright, let's go. As long as no one saw you transform, you can bully any guard you see. Just to make it on down the road. But I'm pretty sure we did get maxed out last time. If not, I know we were on like one perk left.
There's someone there. Time to end this little game.
You have a name, so you're safe. Don't worry. We only go after the no-names. And random goats. I mean, come on. We have to go after random goats. It's just the wolf thing to do. And of course, the wolves that innocently think we're their friends. Sorry. We're not. My gosh. With like 1,000 health, apparently. Alright, that should keep us transformed a little longer. And fixed our hunger issue. Let's go. Alright, just like that, we are all the way back to Windhelm. Let's just get far enough away from people that we can transform back. So much quicker to travel this way. Alright, that should do it. There we go. Hey, carriage, oh, what the bloody heck? Apparently he somehow saw it over the cliff there. I have no words for that one. You know, Alf, Farron, we are way too cold for this crap. Let's give him a little bit to cool off. But not long, because we're gonna freeze out here. We should probably get inside. Okay, is everyone calm now? Everyone good? Good. Can you please get back to your horse? We have a mission for you. And you need to go, Ayla. I honestly think you're the reason the game's starting to glitch all of a sudden. We literally have been abusing her as a companion because she's not actually a companion. She's waiting for us to finish that quest with Skjorn. Because if you talk to her, you can't give her any commands.
The blood calls, brother. Until next time.
I think that could be part of the problem on why we keep crashing. It's just like with Travis in Fallout 4, where you can have him as an unofficial teammate if you start the Vadim thing at the Beantown Brewery and just never rescue Vadim. You can basically have Travis as a free follower forever. But I can only imagine what that's actually doing to the code and scripts that run in the game. You ready now?
Need a ride?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Okay, before we do, we are saving because I'm not risking another crash. I'm hoping we got all those bugs worked out.
Ready to go yet? I can take you to...
Fingers crossed. And well, you know, it works. I honestly think it's just something to do with Winterhold. Luckily, we shouldn't have any more reason to go there. Let's go ahead and get the unicorn while we're over here. It's literally just east of town. And if I remember, at least in our playthrough in the main weekly series, it was getting attacked by bandits. I don't know if that always happens or if that was just randomized, but we may have to fight our way through. And it's in literally some of the most craziest terrain down here, too. There it is. Alright, this time it's not surrounded by anything, but you better believe it's finding something to attack. Go get it. I swear, this thing just assaults everything. It is ridiculous. It's the most aggressive horse I've ever seen. And for love of gosh, do not run, because this thing will launch you into the stratosphere.
You have quite the bounty on your head in the rift. You pay me, and I see that then you are worth more to me dead.
Oh, for love of God, here we go. And you actually do a lot of damage, too. Great. That's the fireball, apparently. Go get it, unicorn. I mean, you're literally immortal. They can't take you out. That is the broken truth of having an immortal horse.
You think I'm afraid?
Triple team. I think we got this.
Scratch.
All right. Thanks for helping. Now, be our horse already. Literally, just barely step. Otherwise, it's gonna launch you over the moon. This thing. Pain in the butt. Good once you finally get it, though. I mean, do you see the wolves? Could you do something about them? Thanks, Ayla. Come on, should be about there. A little more, as Ayla's our cleanup crew, unofficially. There. Finally. Now we have a horse and we'll run out of stamina. Let's go. And now we also have a way to stop any of those random dragon attacks we get hit with. So let's figure out where in the world we are. Going the complete wrong direction, as I figured. Turn around, buddy. All right. So just like that, we are all the way back to Riften again. Let's finally see what we can do about old Mercer. Whenever we figure out where the gate of Riften is. You know, from the inside, it does not seem like that big of a sea until you have to run around it. Let's see. Stable guy. Where's our stable guy at? I think he's still inside dealing with Sapphire, unless he's back in his place. Oh, there we go.
Too lazy. Got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick. Of course.
Okay. Let's also make sure we've got a saddle on it. I mean, I don't even think your saddle shows when you have armor on, so I really don't think it matters what you pick. There we go. Alright, that way this thing won't be disappearing on us, it won't be going anywhere. And apparently the saddle does get rid of the armor, okay.
Need something? Of course.
Yeah, we need that put back on. Thank you. Alright, just like that, we are good up to this point. The mythical beast of death is ready to go. And we are ready to go figure out what to do with Mercer. And for some reason, my character in survival mode here feels a lot faster than my actual character does. I don't know what the heck we did different, but we did something. I feel like we're flying like 1,000 miles an hour all of a sudden. What the heck did we do? Alright, just like that. Carlia, what the heck? They locked us out. She mentioned the ragged flagon, and I just kind of had a sneaky suspicion we'd have to go in the front way. Alright, let's go. Everything's opened up, so it shouldn't be any trouble now. It must just be a scripted thing where they can only walk in a certain direction. Yep.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am.
Does it matter?
To face the guild?
I came all this way.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
Let's go. Now, does the blade do anything interesting that we got? This is going to be Nightingale Blade. Absorb 5 health, 5 stamina. Kind of, yes. Now, ours right now is doing fire damage or frost damage if it's day or night. And after killing 12 creatures, absorbs health or magicka. But how is it saying that we have 0 creatures killed, as many things as we've wiped out with this? Not sure, but I think this actually will trump it, especially when we finally upgrade it. Ayla's still tagging along just for the heck of it. Ayla, I am saving you the terror of what you're about to see when you go to check on Skjorn. I'm doing you a favor by keeping you all over the place here. Jeez, Carly, are you that afraid to deal with Brynjolf? Alright. Let's do it.
You better
hey guys.
have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true.
He is a speed reader, I'll tell you.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
I mean, it is the Thieves Guild.
Find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
He didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
At some point, we'll actually get the candlelight spell so we can actually see things. I'm kind of amazed it's been this long and we don't have it yet.
But the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
Moment of truth, what do you think?
By the 8. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
There's your proof. The Thieves Guild has been bamboozled.
It's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
For now.
Delvin,
I mean,
Vex,
we all know Alice
watch
is the end.
If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Okay.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the guild. Anything else?
Yep.
What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale.
Do you see how she's dressed?
Footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
Yep.
Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else?
That's it.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place.
Let's do it.
Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
Finally, we can actually take out enemies. Let's go.
Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that matter.
I dare Mercer to come back here.
Oh, you know he's not to be that dumb.
Come back here. He sets one foot in the cistern and I'll cut it off.
Okay, now literally to the manor that's right beside us that we're practicing our lockpicking skill on. Hoo 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 hoo. 3 lockpicks so is not that goes very far. Let's see if we can find some more around town here real quick.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived.
We know why.
Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me.
I'll figure it out.
You will? Oh, thank you.
Alright.
Be careful with Sapphire.
I mean, she is part of the guild, after all.
Any luck with Sapphire?
Well, give me time to see her.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
You look like you could use a drink.
I don't think I really did that much to her.
Cheap mead.
Let's see here. Sapphire's usually literally standing right there. She's changed it up on us. Not important, though. All we really need is just some lockpicks.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
You have some?
Let's sate that appetite.
Nope, just ingredients. We can always use salt.
If you take a look.
And anything cooked is still survival. 18 is nothing. 380. 220. 380. Good.
Door's over there. Why don't you use it?
I will. Alright. On to the actual store. Maybe that'll give us some better results here.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Well, he must be worrying about something because he ain't here. What in the world? An apology? Is a certain place haunted? I refuse to believe in our victim. Oh, that was that one that was pretending to be haunted that we dealt with the Sapphire Claw.
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting...
It must be a really odd hour. Let's see. Let's try actually forcing this place open. Because they want you to go infiltrate Mercer's house, but they don't give you the lockpicks to do it.
He's been very depressed. My husband Bercy will be the death.
Hey, not a problem.
He spends too much time worrying about
trinkets, odds and ends.
It's probably because we went up twice and literally crashed both times in a row trying to get to Winterhold. Apparently, there's some well-known issue with trying to load that in survival mode if you take a carriage. And yes, every lockpick you have, since somehow the Thieves Guild doesn't have lockpicks. I do not understand it.
All right, then.
Okay, at this point, just eat everything in sight. We've literally waited way too long. That should be good. Mostly.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want...
And for some reason we can't see. We must be tired also. I was starting to think either the quality really dropped or I'm literally about to drop dead of exhaustion. One of the two.
Oh, it's you again. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I'll
show you to your room. Right this way.
Don't worry. This room has been our lifesaver on more than one occasion. That should get rid of it. Okay.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
So now that we've got ourselves the unicorn officially, now let's go ahead and deal with Mercer's home. Right over here. Hey. You wonder why there's even guards in this city, considering they don't really do much. Let's go in the back. Oh. Hey, stranger. How's it going? We're not here to do anything. I promise. And this is why we have no lockpicks. Somehow every major lock in all these story quests are expert and master. Unbelievable. This is why we need the skeleton key. It is not even budging. Good grief. Is there a different way in? In the front, maybe? Up. There we go.
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
Of course, it's barred from that side.
Hey! What?
Wait. I know you.
You know nothing. And of course, that one takes the key. The higher you get your lock-picking skill, the easier it is to pick locks. They make it to where you can pick it at any skill, but the lower your lock-picking skill is, the tighter that window is to get it right. So even a novice lock can be tough if you have a low lock-picking skill. But expert with a low lock-picking skill, that's a recipe for disaster right there. Because that sweet spot is going to be pencil thin. Oh. There we go. Oh, almost. Yes. And we almost got it. See, I'm literally just barely nudging it. It is literally that sensitive when you have a low lockpicking skill. At least we're in the general area. Oh my gosh. Come on. There we go. Whew. And of course, the guard is literally waiting right at the door. But technically, they did give us permission to kill, so... when in Rome...
What was that? Thought I heard something.
It's
nothing. It's still
How in the love of God did he not see us? I have no idea. Yeah, you go after Ayla. She literally cannot be defeated, so... best of luck to you. We've got a mission that is apparently barred from this side, too. Oh, he must have the key on him. Let's go.
Call yourself a Nord? No.
Well, between the two of us, I think we can handle this. My gosh, look how little damage we're actually doing to this guy. It's kind of laughable. And of course, Ayla's not fighting because she's not even supposed to be in our party. Alright. There it is. Still barred, even having the key. Okay, I know we got the key for this place. That must be the key for the front. Round and round we go.
I know you.
Oh, what in the world is going on here? Okay. We got the house key, but we can't get in there. Why is it pointing us to the Hall of the Dead? Do we have to go in from there, maybe? I don't think we have another one. Oh, that must be where Sapphire is. Yep. Okay, so why is Mercer's house not opening for us? Barred from the other side, and it's saying that from both entrances. Is there another way? You can tell it has been a long time since I've done this quest. I know he's got like an underground network in this house, which may be why we see Sapphire in the crypt beside it. Maybe there is a way in from over there. See if it even points us that direction. Notice it is showing that we need to go in there. Let's see if these connect.
Come to laugh at the grave tender?
Temple of Mara. And not much else so far. Huh. And it's telling us to go right back out. Ooh.
I can see that disapproving look in your eye.
Yes?
Okay, well, if we get up into the Temple of Mara, because there's a way down that we just came from, because it connects the two areas together.
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence. Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
I wonder if it's just the fact that we had to have the quest active. Somehow I don't believe that's the case, though. We got the house key. Maybe we have to go back for advice with Brynwald to get into here. Because from all I can tell, there's only one door in. But they can't... Oh, way up there, but how the heck... Okay. Well, there's a trap door there. Is there a switch to get it down somehow? We have to form like a human pyramid to get up there. I actually have no idea. Okay, look around for a switch, Ayla. There's gotta be something. Some kind of clue to get us up there. And he didn't have any kind of instructions on D. Okay. For expediency, I may just end up looking this one up. Just so we don't get stuck here on this one. Give me just a second real quick. I'm sure it's something really simple. But let's figure out exactly what this is. Let's see. This is Mercer's house. Skyrim. How to get into Mercer's house. Okay. Shoot the spoon mechanism under the balcony with an arrow. So we're in the right area. Apparently there's something we have to shoot. I mean, do you see a mechanism? This may again come down to just us not being able to see without the candlelight spell. Let's see. There's our bow. Maybe we just shoot the underside of the actual drawbridge. No, it said there's a mechanism. Is it there? Mercer, I have to give you credit. You have some good defenses here, because even when we are told the solution, we can't figure it out. Oh, literally in the dark there. Wow. Extremely good defense system. Yikes. But the good thing is we have the key now. And one thing about his house is it is booby-trapped to the max, I remember. Oh, and there's bodyguards, but we don't care about those. We just have to make our way to a basement. Usually you can get your arrows back if you shoot them into something, but apparently that was too thick of a something. Alright, Ayla, I'm sure you've got control of the situation. Let's unlock the doors. Well, usually you can, not this time. We need to make our way to the basement.
Kill you.
What you gonna do? Huh?
Let's see, where is our passageway down here? Because he's got like an underground labyrinth underneath his house. Okay, can't get through that one here. Okay, if you all could just chill out for a second. Sheesh. Ayla, you want to help out here? Apparently she just wants to go down one smack. Understandable, considering how much damage they're doing to us. Okay, if you could kindly stop blocking the staircase so we can actually move on from here. The good thing is it's nighttime, so you all are getting frozen as we hit you. Jeez, we cannot get up the staircase, can we?
You call yourself a
Don't worry, we are doing this completely discreetly, not making noise or a ruckus at all. As we take Ayla out ourselves, apparently. Yes, keep blocking, just like that, thanks. What a hassle. Okay. Yes, start blocking. That's exactly what we like for you to do. There. What a mess. I'm glad we were quiet and discreet about this entire operation. Moving on. Let's see if we can find that secret passageway down below. There it is. Okay, now we have to be extremely careful because this place is booby-trapped to the max. Ooh, yep, here's our trigger plates. Let's go ahead and just whoosh past these. And there's another trap. And another. Wait for it. Oh, we don't have it. Wait for our shout to get back ready. Now we're good. And whoosh. Oh, I got stuck. There. Whew. You think he's hiding something with all these traps. You wonder how he got down here himself. Just like that, there's the plans, there's the thank you note. All the money. At this point, he was having quite the interesting read with everyone's favorite naughty book. And at this point, we're just about ready to jump to level 16. Let's also get the legendary weapon, the Chill Rend. Because I don't think you can come back here once you've been here before. I might be wrong on that. But I do know this is one thing you don't want to leave behind before you get out of this area. All right. So, a good thing about the Chill Rend is not only does it slow the enemies down, but it can also paralyze them on certain hits. Perfect for what we need to deal with. Now we have the secret plans. Let's make our secret escape.
What was that?
You don't know, I don't know.
Huh?
And I still have no idea how we even appeared here, but who the heck are you? We'll just let them deal with it. Not our fight.
So, you're Brynjolf's protege, eh?
Let me guess. He just plucked you. Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess.
Alright, now a good thing is, we did get ourselves a level up, we just need to sleep before we can actually take it. Hey Brynwold, you won't believe this.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end?
Here's the plans.
Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project.
Of course.
If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good. And set up for life.
Let's get him.
Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guilds treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, lad.
Alright. Carlia. Let's finally assemble the Nightingales.
Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
That's because I don't have access to the hype button until we get to 500 subscribers.
Not now, lad. Carlia
The
said it
time
was
has come to
important.
decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision
Yeah, I
falls
guess I
to
have a
you.
minute. What do you want?
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a Nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulcher.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate, is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
Hey, I'm just glad that finally gave me the ability to reply with my actual voice to comments. That was a big step up for me. It says the hype button will actually be the next feature I unlock. But we have a ways to go on that one. The good thing is, once it gets unlocked, if people actually do hype the videos, they say that it actually pushes the subscribers up usually pretty significantly. Because that's a good way for YouTube to actually push your videos to a wider audience.
Wait, I know you.
You don't know me. And even if you did, what does it matter? You all are thieves anyway. Alright, let's get on the unicorn. We've got a little ways to go here.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I swear to goodness, I've never done the Dawn Guard DLC, but they hype it up so much every time I hear him say that. Always cracks me up. And apparently our unicorn is MIA for some reason. Huh. And of course, the hay piles are owned.
We are creatures of the desert.
That's why.
Chills us to the bones.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Many refuse to take a look.
You literally always have the best possible stuff. And if I could remember, frozen place with the wolves. We're at only 38 or 39 right now. But we've also done that in just a month's time, so it is helping. I mean, the last few videos we put out actually did break the 100 mark, which is unheard of for the channel. Even Legendary Metal Games didn't reach that. But it was literally kneecapped by the subscriber issue.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Okay, where are we going here? Why are we trying to be put back in Riften? That's what I thought. It should be behind it. At the Standing Stone. Make sure nothing else is selected here. And it should be right, yep, directly behind the city. That's why it's kind of throwing us off here. I absolutely love the Nightingales because the Nightingale Armor is one of my favorite armors in the entire game. Not necessarily that it's that strong, it's just got a really neat aesthetic. Oh, that's okay. I'm just thankful that everyone's made it out. Because like I was saying on here, the stream got off to a really rocky start. That's probably why everyone's had a hard time finding it. Because we took the carriage from Markarth all the way over to Winterhold, and the game crashed. We did it again, and it crashed a second time in a row, back-to-back times. So I had to do it off-stream to finally carriage ourselves over there and then turn the stream back on. Apparently it's because of the blizzard particle effects, trying to load all the assets in the College of Winterhold and calculate your hunger and fatigue over that far of a distance just overwhelms the memory. So whatever you do, don't take a carriage to Winterhold unless you're just really close to it.
I'm glad you're here.
Let's do it.
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Alright, here we go.
This way, please.
Nocturnal, you've got some new members.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong with it?
Alright, doesn't look like much just yet.
I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick
And
me?
again, Ayla, why are you still here? We really need to do your quest, because I have a feeling you're also helping to glitch the game. You know, we did the same trick with her that you can do with Travis in Fallout 4, where she's just there for you for a specific quest. She's not actually a follower. You can't have her do anything.
Less talk, more hunt.
She's waiting for us to go rescue Skewr, so I have a feeling she's probably messing with some of the scripting as well.
Trust the lass and take the deal.
Okay, well, where is it at? Right here. Just like that, we finally got ourselves the iconic outfit. Honestly, you just feel like a cinematic movie hero with this armor. And again, the abilities it has are actually pretty good. Stamina plus 20, which stamina is one of your biggest problems in survival mode. Muffled movement, perfect for if you have to sneak anywhere. Lockpicking and one-handed, which is mostly what you're going to be doing in the game. And illusion spells, aka if you use invisibility or muffle. Really useful. All that stuff can go because we just have no ability to carry anything at this point.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
There we are. Now that is a sharp-looking outfit. You know, in a way, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Silver Shroud costume from Fallout 4. Just more dark. Alright, is everyone ready now? Guess we have to get Nocturnal's blessing. Hey, I'll tell you, there are some wacky armor sets in the game, though. You know, there actually is one where you can dress up like Santa, and even a reindeer you can ride, which I thought was hilarious.
Okay, lass, we've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf.
Oh yeah,
Nocturnal
it's one of the unique horses. Just like the unicorn.
For whatever you wish. And in return,
it's
both
really
in life
big, too.
And in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulcher.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
I've been ready.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Alright, let's do it.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Ayla, you're not dressed up. I mean, you might as well be a ghost. You're not even technically here. We really need to finish that quest just so
wasting, and Mercer's still out
potentially
there.
she can
Let's
stop
get this
glitching
show
the game. Carlia,
and
are
Mercer's
you
still
doing
out
anything?
there. Let's get this show on the road.
Nice. Hey, it actually gives more purpose for the Christmas tree that you get for your settlements. That's gotta be neat. I'm starting to think Carlia's not letting us in.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Where'd she even go? Carlia, you have been summoned. Where'd you vanish to? I honestly think Ayla has the game glitched so bad right now. You wonder if Fallout 4 has the same issues when you do this with Travis. Because it's honestly the same exact premise. Just take a quest where you have a follower just for that specific quest, and just never complete the quest so that the follower never leaves. Like Vadim with the Beantown Brewery. You wonder if the game starts getting glitchy the longer you have Travis with you. Brynwolf, I don't think we're getting in there.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal. I think we should trust the lass.
I mean, I do too. But she's somehow nowhere to be seen. Well, we may have to come back to them and hope that they get themselves sorted out. I'm telling you, I have experienced some of the weirdest things in Skyrim lately. It is unbelievable. Let's see if this can help fix any of that. Okay, let's go ahead, wait an hour or two. Go back in, see if anything adjusted itself. Oh yeah? People have said, basically doing the same thing that we're doing with Ayla right now, you can basically have him as an eternal companion if you just never finish that quest. Just don't rescue Vadim and Travis will stay with you. And he's essential, so you don't have to worry about him getting taken out. I just don't know long term if it leads to any glitches down the road. No one has said that it had. However, I'm definitely thinking there's some glitches going on with Skyrim, with this happening with Ayla. Because Carlia is supposed to pull the chain, we can't actually pull it ourselves. And somehow she's like completely despawned from the game, I feel like.
Let's get this show on the road.
I have no idea where in the world she went. Check all of our side passages here. Luckily there is a bed we can sleep in just to keep the exhaustion at bay from us. And clear the level up we had stuck. Now, what is going on with our archery? Because we've kind of been off kilter with it lately. We really need to get back on track with that. In the meantime, looks like sneak is going to be this. Oh yeah, this is absolutely survival. That's the only reason we need to eat and sleep. Well, we can't even really do anything with sneak until we level it up again. That's going to be how we pass our speech checks. But in the interim, the only one we really need is going to be this one for restoration. This is going to be the game changer when it comes to survival mode. Because healing spells can constantly be healing our stamina as we run around. So at this point, we literally can't take anything. We've got to start leveling things up. Because there's not even a perk we can use. And this is also why we need to get to Falkreath as fast as possible. We are literally starting to run out of food that we can use. And I'll tell you, there's nothing more crippling in Skyrim survival until you start running out of food. Well, Brynwolf, somehow we got this completely stuck. And I have no idea how we even did it.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Yes, for love of gosh, you better have salt, because apparently food cannot be cooked without it. No food can ever exist in this world if it does not have salt. Okay, let me look up if there is a official glitch for this, because I don't think I've ever run into problems here at Nightingale Hall, but apparently it's happened, and it actually prevents us from moving forward, so let me see if there's a way to unstick this. Skyrim, Nightingale Hall. Gate won't open. So is this yet another common one? Fix the Nightingale gate bug. My gosh, this, I'm telling you, Skyrim has bugs for everything. It is amazing. Try staying on stairs before the gate to force Carlia to walk to you, or wait an hour immediately after accepting the oath, which forces her to warp to a chain. If she walks away, quickly re-talk to her or use the shout to push her toward the gate. And if she magically vanishes, I'm not so sure. Let's see. More like Nightingale Hall, Carlia vanished. Okay, so it is a common bug. Let's see. Caused them by broken NPC pathing. To fix, try wing walk, yada yada. During the conversation with Brynwolf, stand in the hallway facing him. Try not to let him walk in front of Carlia or the stairs, which breaks the pathing. Okay, so the issue is the NPCs ran into each other, and she basically got warped out of existence. That's basically what I'm reading. So let's see if we can't fix this the old-fashioned way. Let's see. Should be when we first got into Nightingale Hall. Let's try this. With fingers crossed. This is before we did all that with the level up. I think so. I mean, either way, we've already become Nightingales. It's not like we need to do anything extra at this point. The only benefit we get from taking out Mercer is just getting the skeleton key. So we don't really need to go any further with this if it's really going to have issues. Yeah, seriously.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
You better believe it is, Bren Golf, because I don't know that we can unbreak this, can we? I don't think we can. So I think what we're going to have to do is go back even further. Because I see no sign of her even existing. You know, this is why I prefer and love to stick to Falkreath. You don't have any of this glitching nonsense going on. So, we're going to have to take the plunge here. And hope for the best. You have no idea how much... I am not a fan of going back that far, but at least it'll bring Carlia back into the game. Because basically what happened is the two ran into each other and she basically got yeeted out of existence. So, luckily it didn't back us up too much. It just got us back into the House of Horrors down here. Oof. Oh, and then we had the wrong shout equipped. Don't worry, I'm sure you got it back there, Ayla. Whew. Let's make sure we recover ourselves from this. There's all your poisonous darts. Alright, just like that, we've got everything. Good. Let's read the naughty book. Let's read the skill book. And there we go. Now we got everything from the House of Horrors down here. Let's go ahead and make our escape. Back to the cistern. And back to the flagon.
What was that?
Nothing you need to worry about. Alright, now Carlia should be back. For love of gosh, Carlia, we are not letting Brynwolf anywhere near you. We will protect you with our lives.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer.
Yeah, he's far out of here.
Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life.
We gotta stop him.
Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guilds treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose.
Alright, at this point, because we know that the quest can break, I'm just gonna be constantly quick saving to make sure we don't have that happen again.
Sure, we can talk a minute.
Apparently the issue came of them running into each other in that enclosed space. I mean, I can see why. Look at all these people just randomly roaming around here. And again, Ayla, this is where you're not helping.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you.
Something?
He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a Nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulcher.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate, is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Alright, we're on it.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you in the stone.
And a good thing is we didn't really lose too much progress there. That's pretty much the only progress we lost, because then we're right back to Nightingale Hall. Just make sure that we have the right one equipped this time.
Wood!
And now this should start overriding the autosaves now that she's back among the living. And again, the unicorn, nowhere to be found. I don't know where the heck it ran off to. That's where I was starting to get suspicious. Alright, just get all the way around here, and we finally get ourselves to Nightingale Hall in the back. I'm literally going to be saving like a fiend to try and make sure we don't have that same glitch happen again. It says you can even use the force shout to push her in the right direction, if need be. It's not like you're going to do any damage to her. Okay, again, she's still alive. Let's go.
I'm glad you're here.
Hey, me too.
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
Alright, let's do it.
Follow me. I'll try to explain on the way.
Alright.
This way, please.
So this is Nightingale Hall.
Alright, right now they both exist. That's good.
I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales...
Ayla, I wish I could get you far out of the way, because you're literally getting in their way as they try to get by. I swear to goodness, we need to complete that right after this to get Ayla out of here.
I understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
Keep going. Don't get stuck. We'll push you if we need to. Keep going.
This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside.
Ayla, get away.
Century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
Okay.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
So far, so good. Save. I feel like I'm playing Doom all of a sudden with the constant saves. Alright, just like that. We're good there. Just throw off all that stuff again. There we go. Alright. We are keeping a close eye on you, Carlia.
This is enough to make your head spin, eh?
Save.
I think we should trust the lass
Brynjolf,
and take the deal.
you are staying far away from her.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Let's also make sure this is the main quest. And we don't have any others that are sneaking in the background, like those two. Okay, go ahead, you two. Get ready. Perfect. So far, so good. I like when you stay far apart from each other. Let's follow. Alright. So far, she's not disappeared. No one's in her path. So far, so good. And this is where we ran into problems before.
To make your head spin, eh?
Yes, stay out of her way.
You appear ready
Okay,
for the
lass.
oath.
We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
Now let's keep a close eye on her this time.
I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulcher.
Aye, there's always a catch.
Always.
But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you?
Alright.
Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Now let's watch her closely. Yes.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
Okay, get to the gate. Brynjolf, stay... Oh, look. Look at her. Wrong way. Get over there. That way. You. Gate. Literally, where is she going? There's our problem. So now we know where the problem issue is. Let's get in her way to force her to re-navigate. Back. That way. And I see why it happened. It's because her and Brynjolf crossed paths when they were trying to go that way. Alright. Keep going this way. Literally pushing you to the gate if we have to. Yep. Keep backing up. Up. We're literally redirecting her path here. Yep. She wants to. Yes, block her in, Ayla. For once you're actually helping. Oh my gosh. Well, at least you're not moving. That's a good sign. See, it's like she turns like she wants to go the correct way, but then something messes up and she tries to go the wrong way. Up the stairs. Sheesh, you're almost there. Just pull the lever, daggone you. It's right there. Pull. Lever. Oh my gosh. This is literally a new one. I have never had this happen before.
Huh?
Yes. Hit the switch. For the love of gosh. I have never had an NPC so lost before. There, you're literally at the lever. Just pull the dang thing. My gosh. Nope. Way to go, Brynjolf. Way to go. Yep. I have to say, I've never experienced this bug before. I'm actually not sure how we bypass it, but we're going to bypass it somehow. That's why we are quick saving like every 2 seconds.
You appear ready for the oath.
Oh, believe me, I am. Yeah, let's get you two separated from each other.
Proceed down the hall to the gate when you're ready.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
I think you need to get the heck out of here. You're the problem. You're literally the problem, Brynjolf. You need to stay far away from her. You keep screwing her up.
You appear ready for the oath.
Oh, I am. He's not, apparently. I wonder if I can, like, knock him out while she does her speech. Maybe not.
You appear ready for the oath.
Yes,
Proceed
quickly,
down the
say
hall to
it.
the gate when you're ready.
No.
Okay, gate.
Beyond this gate is the first step of becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating
Brynjolf,
we must
go
have
away.
Nocturnal at our
You,
backs.
away with you.
She's to accept you as one of her own. An arrangement must be struck.
Yes, you go that way.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynolf.
Yes.
Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use
Don't
your
even think about it.
whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulcher.
Aye, there's always a catch.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? By transacting the oath with Nocturnal, you're entering into a business deal. You'll be provided all of the power and knowledge befitting a Nightingale. You're free to use those powers as you see fit, to further your own goals, or the goals of the Thieves Guild.
Well, let's do it then.
In return, you'll be required to defend the Twilight Sepulcher and everything within when the need arises.
Oh, don't worry, it never will arise.
Upon your death, your spirit will be bound to the Twilight Sepulcher as one of its guardians.
Do you have any idea how many things own my spirit when I die with all the different Daedric things we've made deals with?
Once the oath has been struck, the terms are binding. Knowing this, are you ready to undergo the ceremony?
Yes, if you're ready to actually pull the lever.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western
Wasted.
circle.
And Mercer's still...
You! Leave!
Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Look at her go. She literally went to the step and got turned around. If we wait, she magically vanishes again. So, I don't have any hope for her. I say we just take our Nightingale butts and get the heck out of here. We will have to figure out another time how to actually save it. The important thing is, at least we're Nightingales. Yeah, I actually don't know on this one. Like I said, I have never had this glitch happen before. That's a new one for me. So I guess what we'll do is we'll reload where she still exists. And I'm going to try a few things before that dialogue even gets started. So the first thing is we have got to get rid of Ayla. I think she's screwing up a lot of scripts running in the background, because she shouldn't technically even be here.
I think we should trust the lass.
At least we've got the armor. That's all we need for right now. So let's leave and get on with what we're going to do with Falkreath. And for the love of gosh, get rid of Ayla. Because at least they'll go ahead and get in position while we're gone. That way, at this point, nothing is broke. So let's go ahead, dump this entire quest line for now, and let's figure out which one Ayla's stuck on. It is the one where we've got to check on Skjorn. Let's see. Right there, Silverhand. This way, Ayla can finally leave the party, we'll be on our own again, and hopefully that should fix any of the weird bugs going on. Then we'll make a beeline for Falkreath and actually get ourselves, in my opinion, the best house you can possibly make in the game. It's a tight race between the custom-built house of Falkreath and the one you get from Whiterun, but I just think Falkreath has much better location.
I could have put it back where it came from.
But you didn't. Alright, as we make our way all the way back around, because the Silverhand is nowhere near where we are. Did we finally find our unicorn again, or is the unicorn freaked out as well? You can tell all sorts of weird things have been happening lately, because even our horse just magically vanished. So let's see where this quest actually is. I know it's somewhere off in the west. Here we are, Gallows Rock. So this is going to be right near Windhelm. We can get the carriage there, and hopefully that'll reset some of this stuff that's gone screwy with us. Let's quick save now that we've potentially broken our bug loop we were in.
I can take you. Where do you want to go?
Windhelm, good sir.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Let's go.
Oh, steady, old girl.
Fingers crossed we don't run into any more issues. And yes, Werewolf, this is where you get to shine. This is literally your quest, and yes, now our unicorn's back. Let's go. I have no idea where the heck it went. Literally, one of the only horses you can get that never run out of stamina. And literally will fight anything. I swear, this is the most aggressive essential horse I've ever seen. It's amazing. Alright, Gallows Rock, which should be about there. Oh yeah, I would have been really upset if the unicorn just magically vanished. Because again, this thing is such a big fighter. Like, watch this. I don't even care about these wolves, but the unicorn, it'll take care of them. I swear this is the most aggressive horse I've ever seen. It's hilarious. And it'll chase them down, too. If Ayla didn't deal with it. Literally, most of the horses you get in Skyrim just run from battle. This one runs to battle. It's amazing. If we were in a normal horse, we would be worried, but this one never loses stamina, so you have no chance, buddy. Oh yeah. So you get her by getting the book from the library in the College of Winterhold, and she's actually east of Riften. So she is an essential horse, so she cannot die. She's literally your get out of jail free card if you get ambushed by a dragon. Just plop her in the middle of the dragon fight and she'll draw all the fire away from you. Just like I'm to do here with the bandits. Just throw her in the middle of combat. And she'll distract everything for us. Just like that. There she goes after more enemies. I think it's more than luck. Again, literally just seek and destroy. This thing is just like a heat-seeking missile. And again, if you're playing regular Skyrim, not survival mode, keep in mind, every horse in the game, if you're overweight and you get on a horse, you can still fast travel even being overweight. So keep that in mind. You've got a horse that never runs out of stamina, is essential so it can't be killed, attacks everything on sight around you, and can carry you while you're overweight. Literally game breaking. All right.
Cowards must have locked the place down after Skior charged in.
Well, let's be honest, this is the quest that we're supposed to use the werewolf for, so let's not disappoint. The other fastest way to get around the world. Hi, bye. You too. I'm pretty sure we've got a good amount of these perks done by now. Let's check. Oh yeah, we completely maxed it out last episode. So at this point, the only purpose of feeding is literally just to keep the transformation going. And to keep our food up. Let's go.
No surprise they keep burning.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Never should have come here.
We're basically one-shotting everything with this. Except for that one, it just wants to block everything. There. And you notice that also gets our food bar back up lightning quick. I love how that one doesn't even react to the other two being taken out behind him. Hey! And now he's to be glitched behind the table. We'll let Ayla deal with it. Alright. Yep. This thing is your easy way out of dealing with hunger in this game. The only thing you have to be careful with the werewolf is that you don't get the numbers game against you, because you have no other way to heal other than feeding. And you just go over there, and we'll deal with that. You can see the silver hands, very bulky enemies. And just like that, we should be good. Well fed, so when we transform back, we're not to have any issues with that. And also, this is usually one of your fastest ways to clear out dungeons. Just that easy. I would say this one needs lockpicked, because there are certain limitations you do have when you're transformed. You can't pick any locks, and you can't open any chests. You can activate things like pull switches, but you can't open chests. Alright, there's going to be the boss. The boss is actually kind of difficult in this area. You can't just run in guns blazing. I mean, it did take out Skewer after all. So you know it does a ton of damage. And of course it's got a battle axe, Creve the Skinner. Alright, as long as we can get you stunned, we should be okay. There. Alright, as we literally have an arrow sticking through our face. Dang snipers. Jeez. Literally, and left, and right, and left, and we got it. Alright. And just like that, now we see what's become of Skewer after all this mess. It ain't good. Ayla, you probably don't want to see this. Wherever she went.
We're getting close now. Be careful. Their leader is a tricky one.
Where have you been, Ayla? We've already dealt with it. That should be long enough to transform back. Yep. There we go. Yeah, you're not to like this, considering that was your man, after all.
The bastards. Somehow they managed to kill Skewer. He was one of the strongest we had, but numbers can overwhelm.
Yep.
He should not have come without a shield brother. Get out of here. I'm going to make sure we got the last of them, and see if there's any information to be gotten from the bodies. You and I have work to do. The Silver Hand will tremble at our sight.
All right.
I'll take my leave then.
Thank goodness. So now, she finally leaves our party to go back and do companion stuff. As you can see, this did require a lockpick, that's why we couldn't open it. So now we don't have the random phantom companion following us around. Let's go ahead and get Falkreath settled so we can finally start working on that house. Literally solving all of our survival needs in one place. there's the level up, and like we learned, we can't do anything with any of the perks yet because we need to actually level up archery and smithing. For now, let's just get out of here and get our way back to Falkreath. ASAP. Again, there's the switch for that wall. Nothing else of note in here. It's a pretty small dungeon. We'll take anything that's cooked. How did you never wake up?
Thought I heard something.
The heck? Freeze. Or don't. Anyway, whatever that was. He was literally just playing possum in the corner the whole time. That was amazing. Okay. Now, back to the outside world. Warm up by the fire, since it says it is a cold area. Let's go ahead and get ourselves all the way back to Falkreath. We need your help. Okay, so now we're saved up to this point in case any shenanigans try to happen. And Falkreath, I believe, is, light years away from where we are. So we probably just want to go back to Windhelm and just take the carriage from there. So put our marker that way. And let's go. The other good thing about having the essential horses, technically you can fall from a great height and take no damage. So technically you can jump off a cliff with the horses and still be okay. Just like that. Making traveling much easier. That's why you see me go flying over mountaintops with these essential horses, because there's really no risk to you. You can see there, you literally take no damage at all. Off we go again. And again, this is on survival mode, where every little gust of wind should be wiping us out. Now, you also get a really good horse like this, Shadow Mare, if you do the Dark Brotherhood quests as well. But the Unicorn's definitely much easier to get. You just have to get to College of Winterhold. And it makes sense. Magical horse for the magical faction. Alright. So, let's make sure nothing goes kooky with the carriage.
Need a ride?
You better believe it. To the other city that doesn't have a carriage.
Climbing back and we'll be off.
Let's go.
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called themselves.
They do. Alright, and thank goodness...
You see a dog out there?
No, but we'll be dealing with him soon.
I don't know, really. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Okay. Don't worry, it's literally my favorite city.
Was once full of wanderers and warriors.
So, let's go over to Grey Pine Goods. That's our general store here.
A hearty
Well
welcome
met.
to Falkreath.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Alright, now the important thing here is we've got plenty of arrows we can use. Now, arrows actually do have weight in survival mode, so that's something we have to keep in mind. You have anything good that's enchanted that we could disenchant? Restoration, two-handed. And not much else. Okay. Any good spells? Still don't have candlelight. Actually, fishing map for Falkreath. We'll need that to figure out where we can fish around here. Otherwise, we're going to mainly have to stock up on all of our smithing supplies, because that's the only way we're building this house. We're going to have to rely heavily on the unicorn, because we're going to be overweight pretty much the whole time. At this point, whatever we can get rid of, just take it. Because we need to pretty much throw every bit of weight we have at smithing supplies. Yes, it is sickening how much building supplies it takes to create these houses. I'm telling you, you pretty much have to spend your entire life just constantly funneling in supplies.
Steal anything from my shop. And
so we've run you out of money. Let's go ahead and do the 2 quick and easy quests. So again, this is almost a bit of a recap from the episode that came out earlier today. So we're going to speed run through this here.
Strangers like you bring war. I've seen enough war.
Orc, don't remember you. We must be at an odd hour. We are. It's way too early in the morning. The good thing is, here on survival mode, we finally have access to the farm here that we can actually utilize. So let's go here, right beside the inn. And we've got ourselves gourds. And potatoes. And cabbage. Alright, and they'll just keep growing constantly for us. Get rid of any of the hides, just to make sure we're not carrying any weight there. And smithing shop is right across from the bar. So we've got the bar as soon as you come in, smithing right across from it.
Sons and daughters of Falkreath.
How's it going, lad?
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine.
Not
There's
yet.
one out on the road. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company.
If only you knew what he was.
If you were willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Well, let's do it.
Good. There's some gold in it for you if you succeed. Here's the meat. Check the road just outside of town.
You got it. All right, now for the supplies.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. The finest weapons and armor.
Okay, so basically all we need is all the basic building things, mainly iron and steel. I don't think the others play as much of a part. But the thing about the iron is you also have to have it in the form that the house can actually use. So take it here, and let's turn it into fittings. So let's make some hinges, iron fittings, nails. Just like that. Alright, let's go. Now, hopefully enough time has passed that people should be at the bar now. Okay, we've got to get the military vet here.
Careful. What can I do for you?
You're the bard.
Keep a song in your heart to ward off the gloom.
Oh yeah, we need to get the guy from the hunting party.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Any rumors?
Been talk of a little boy in Windhelm.
Yep, that's about the Darkbriar Hood.
Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them?
There it is.
Balder and his men, I think they were after Bear up north.
All right. So now we gotta get the hunting party saved.
Sure to share it with me.
Which was actually what happened 2 episodes ago. Again, such a beautiful area. It just gets better the more we explore it. Let's see if the Jarl will go ahead and give us the bandit quest while we're here.
Yes? What? You've proven reliable. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I...
There. Perfect.
May have had a... The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Come and see me again some...
Good let's make
The cut they were giving me was
there.
Good.
There we go.
Execute every last bandit.
All right, so that's one of the 3 people that you have to help in the city. The other one's the Priest of Arche, and of course for the dog. The Daedric quest. So, let's go pay a cemetery a visit. And get Arche's mission going.
The god Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of life and death. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius, and may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
Thanks, Renewal. By the way...
Kust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine. Oh, merciful Arche, no. I am too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Kust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest.
So he won't give us the quest just yet until we do the other ones, it looks like. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the homes, once you actually get them built completely, they get absolutely enormous. I mean, what I do love is you can really customize how they end up looking in the end, because you determine what wings you want to build on the house. So you can give yourself libraries, you can give yourself alchemy rooms, greenhouses, all sorts of things you can add on to your home just to make it look different and function differently. But again, you have to have all the supplies. That's the trick. Now, here he is. Hey,
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
We'll take those ashes for you.
Come, I haven't got all day.
Apparently you won't do it until we find that guy who's hunting bear. So apparently that's the key to all of this. So let's go ahead and find that hunting party. Alright, so at this point, the leader's at Embershard Mine. That is actually perfect, because that's right by Riverwood. So that's not far from where we're going here. So let's make sure that's the only quest. Dog, we'll get to you in a minute. And let's go ahead, because again, it's such a beautiful cave once we get up there. Let's just make sure we actually have the bow ready. And let's also put the peace shout on, because that should help us from bear ambushes. And off we go. Again, you know, of any place in Skyrim that you could just live at in real life, this would absolutely be where I would choose to live. The nature, the scenery, they did such a good job on this area. We also should check our fishing map, because apparently there is somewhere in this area that we can go fishing too. Only thing we have to be careful for over here is going to be bear mainly. Alright, there is one of the crypts over there. There's also a lot of lumber mills around this area. Okay, still good. I mean, technically, this is the region that Hircine rules over, and considering it's the Daedric being of the hunt, definitely makes sense. What in the world do we have over here? Yes, and that's where we can get a lot of our supplies, especially all the wood. I'm kind of surprised we haven't got ambushed by anything yet. Usually we get something along the way. A rare, good problem to have.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Not for you. Now, one thing that's really neat about going on this quest is there's actually a hunter's cabin along the way that you can get a lot of food and supplies at right here. That I thought was really neat. Hunter's Rest. So if we did get any skins, like from the bear or other things, we can dump that weight here. Just so we can carry more stuff. And of course, there's a guy that'll sell you meat too, as well as the meat that they got. That we can cook right here. 380 points of hunger? Absolutely. And no salt means no food. Sorry, logic. It just doesn't work. But maybe one of you have salt for us.
Take a look.
Again, see, they'll sell you the different hides if you need leather or leather straps. And they will sell you any food that you need.
See you. It's not like... Take a look.
And there's also hunters that are wandering around the area that you can buy and sell from as well. And these Horker tusks are actually used in the house that you build. It's used in a lot of the decorations that you can add to it.
See you.
But yeah, absolutely, like a little mini base. And if you had the wood cutting axe, you could take care of wood here, so you can actually make your campsite, your camping supplies. But for some reason, we cannot find that axe anywhere. On survival mode, I've never understood it. Let's get a bit of an aerial look here to see what's going on. So you got Stormcloaks roaming through over here. No, they didn't sell salt, none of those do. But I know there is one that roams around the area that does. We just haven't found them yet. But our cave is right here, and it's going to be a tough one because our main enemies here is going to be Spriggans. I'm telling you, those things are nasty to deal with.
That is a lot of blood. Hello? You! Over here, please, I need help.
How's it going, bud?
Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
What are you doing out here?
We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere.
Yep.
Spriggans.
3 Spriggans.
Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
Thing is, I'm pretty sure we got rid of all of our potions. Let's see. Yep, we did.
I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
Do we have healing hands?
Thank you. Please hurry.
Let's see. I don't think we have healing hands. So we're going to have to get one of the potions off one of the bodies inside. We'll be back for you, buddy. On to Moss Mother Cavern. I'll tell you, this area is beautiful. Let's just make sure to save. So there they are, the ones that were hunting inside. There's Ari. Also some really rare ingredients with these different types of mushrooms, all scattered throughout. There's one of the bear they were dealing with, and we can hear the other one's still alive. And there's one of the Spriggans. Again, these things are vicious to deal with. Just don't get tricked by their invisibility spell. And their drain attack is an absolute pain to deal with. Yep, couldn't get healing switch fast enough. So just like with the vampires, they have a health draining attack that they use, and it can hit you from long range too. So sneaking is pointless because they literally pop up once you reach a certain area. So just don't get fooled whenever they try to go invisible. Alright, let's give you a good whack. And also, whenever you take them out, be careful. Because the thing is, they auto-revive the second you take them out. There, because that one's got the health draining ability. There, it revived itself. Now, let's take it out. Just get enough distance while things try to charge its drain attack back up. There we go. Just like that, first Spriggan down. One down, two more to go. And we can still hear that bear going crazy out there, so let's get ready for it. We have to clear the 3 Spriggans out of this cave. And again, the bear, if you just want to sit down there and get shot at, perfectly fine by me. It's gonna run over and actually force us to trigger the next 2 Spriggans. This way, buddy. Over here. Wow, we missed that wildly. Alright. Now we got the bear dealt with. 2 enemies left to go. And this area is secure. There's our save. So, hunger has our stamina bar completely gone. Let's deal with that before we go any further. All that cabbage soup we made restores 380 points of hunger, so 2 of those should help. And we need to recharge our weapon because it ran out of juice. If we have any soul gems to recharge it with. There we go. Alright, now get ready because these Spriggans literally come out of the trees. Let's also get that fire attack ready, just in case. Pretty sure one of them's gonna come out of one of these trees over here. Is it you? Yep. Alright, so set the tree on fire. Don't be confused when it goes invisible. And again, these things do way too much damage. If we can stun you, that would help. Luckily, the blade ends up draining health for us. Got it. 2 Spriggans down. 1 to go. Let's take a moment of peace here in the beautiful cave as we let everything reset before we take on the final enemy. And also we can take the other person who didn't make it. Right there. Now last Spriggan's gonna pop up at the tree in the back here. So let's make sure we're ready. Here we go. Hey buddy, how's it going? We can still see you, no matter how invisible you think you are. Now get ready to revive. There's the revival. Keep it going. Keep it stunned. And I think we got it. Good. Oh, too soon. There. Alright, cave cleared, hunting party avenged. Just like that. And also, if we had the pickaxe with us, you can get iron here. Which, oddly enough, is actually faster to get by attacking it than doing the standard animation. So you can just do this and get it a lot faster. Notice on the top left there, iron ore added. Garnet, we even got. There, vein depleted. Enough about pickaxes. Alright, and we're back. Collecting butterflies. One of the few areas that actually have a bunch of them. Just nab them while we're able to. Alright, this time he does not make it if you didn't have a way to heal him up front, which is sad, but understandable. I like when they actually keep the continuity to the quest like that, because you can either make sure you have a potion on you, make sure you have healing hands, which can heal him, but if you don't have either, he will not make it when you go clear out the cave. Giving much more depth to the story. Now we need to get ourselves back to Falkreath. Well, I'm afraid you can't heal him when he's no longer among the living. So, let's continue our way back. Stopping by the mill on the way. Huh. I actually have no idea which one you're talking about. I thought you were originally thinking of Minecraft. But I'm not sure about that one. And actually, this is the lake. Remember the house we end up getting is called Lakeview Manor? That's because it overlooks this gigantic lake. I mean, this is just amazing. All the different types of fish that are in there, and there's even a dungeon, as you can see with the fort back there. And I believe we even get slaughterfish in here, which are kind of like the piranhas of the series. Let's see, we've got ourselves another hunting shack, but this time we can just take the meat as we like. Let's see, the mill worker is not around at the moment. They must still be up in the house. Ooh, wait a second. This may actually be where we can do our fishing. Oh, yes, it is. So this is our fishing location in Falkreath. One thing I learned about it is this is one good way to get yourself rare items. Wait for it to raise up. 1, 2. There. What did we get? Whoa. Oh, we ended up getting a slaughter fish. There you go. Which we can use for meat and scales. I don't know, but you can get some really rare items doing this. Like we've gotten a weather ring. We also got ourselves a ring that actually makes us run faster, which is really neat. Come to think of it, I wonder if we still have that equipped, or if we stored that in the shelter we had. Well, that's a small little fish. Because once the actual fish run out of the area, you start pulling in items instead of fish. Some of them can get really good. Sometimes you get junk, like there's junk. Absolutely. And what'd we get? Man, someone is just tossing all their random flagons into the lake all of a sudden. Come on, something enchanted. Or more fish. That's fine. We can stop with this one, because we need to really start loading up on salt. Because, my gosh, we have so much fish from all the fishing we were doing back in Riverwood. We would have almost an endless food supply at this point. Especially the slaughter fish that give you good return on the meat. But we really need to find an alchemy shop that can just constantly provide us with salt.
You lost?
No.
A guest? Oh my.
A guest, oh my, as I walk out the door. Hey.
Why don't you stay a while?
I mean, we can see in your eyes that there's something off with you.
We have guests as often as we can, but there aren't a lot of travelers these days. The war keeps people off the roads.
I mean, come on, we all know that you're not a normal person.
We supply Falkreath to the south. Until recently, we supplied Helgen. Falkreath trades with the surrounding holds, and without our wood, they would have trouble keeping their prices low.
All right. If you say so. We're just going to make sure we're not within striking distance as it gets dark out. But we will take all the flowers. And again, can we ever get the axe so we can make our own campsite? That will help tremendously.
Never seem to give us time to be alone. The nosy pests.
Now, if we keep skimming around over here, we can see we've got guardian stones over here. Let's see which one we actually get for this area. Because I'm actually not sure which guardian stone we've taken at the moment. This one gives us Lady Stone. This one does what? Regenerate health and stamina. Yes, for the love of gosh. Because normally health doesn't regenerate in survival mode. That way we finally have a way to constantly restore health. Even though I'm sure it'll be slow, at least it's something. As we're ready to whack something with our fishing rod, watch out. Okay, now the actual house location is actually right about here, so it's on that side of the lake. And Falkreath, that we need to get back to, is to be in the direction we're facing. Let's go. As you can see, the many mysteries of the deep here. Just be careful, because we don't have infinite water breathing. And there's slaughterfish eggs, meaning we do have to worry about slaughterfish down here. A.k.a. piranhas. Get him, skeleton! Save us the trouble. Or we'll deal with it. No, Aqua Boy. Although, if you're Argonian, you can be our war as much as you want. Alright, let's have our head on a swivel. We've got something catching fire over here. So what blew up? We have Vigilant Stendar. That's not a good sign, considering they're the ones that go after everything that's Daedric. Something took it out, and I'm sure it wasn't the horse. And I'm sure it wasn't you, but you can you can magically disappear. Back onto your horse, okay.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. Take a look.
Do you finally have salt for us? No, you just have the pelts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll continue. And took the rabbit out for us. How nice. Oh, now here's a trick we can utilize. Since we've got Kind's Peace Shout on, it should stop the wildlife from running. Well, in theory, I guess the whole premise of the shout is it stops animals from being hostile. I guess it doesn't stop them from running. I guess I'd be better suited for the bears and the wolves. Also, we do have the water bugs, too, we can collect. But they're quite harder to get. Just like that. And I did hear something roaring up a storm over here. Oh, you all. Let's see if the shout actually works correctly this time. Let's help him take out the bone wolf, since you're not even alive. There. And looks like Wolfie didn't make it. Too bad. And now I've got all the lightning bugs coming out around the lake at night. How's it going, guy who always fights me when I'm a werewolf?
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
So that's what he does. He's a wandering bard. Okay. Alright, at this point, I think we should be on the right track back to Falkreath. We really, really need to get ourselves that wood-cutting axe so we can finally start making our own campsites. And stop relying on other people's campsites. Like you all. Could you give me the axe, possibly? I'd be much appreciated. Look at you. Trying to kill shot us like that. Bad outlaw. Don't do that again. Alright, he showed they had the axe, and then all of a sudden he doesn't have the axe anymore. Talk about blending in. Alright, enough of that. The good thing is, with you all taken out, we can technically just use your campsite. But I really, really, for the love of gosh, wish we could find that axe somewhere. There's one-handed book. There's at least places we can sleep and stay warm by the campfire. And there we can offload some of our pelts, just to help with our weight. There. Yeah, because all you need to make your camping supplies is you need firewood and something else that's really common. I think it's firewood and leather. And then you can make your own campsite anywhere out in the wild. That works especially well if we're going somewhere really cold, so we have a place to warm up at. And sleep wherever you need to, out in the wilderness. Just like that. Okay, so there is the barrow. The one you start the game at. So right behind it, somewhere over here, should be where our house ends up being. Let's kind of follow it over. Now it's showing up. Absolutely, we just have to get the stuff to make it happen. Also, I never knew there was a Shrine of Talos out here. That seemed odd. But good for us. Now, unfortunately, in survival mode, you actually do have to pay to use it. But at least it'll get rid of our illnesses. And the Shrine of Talos helps you use dragon shouts faster. Now, I'm pretty sure this is where the house is. That marker that's showing up on the left. Let's see. Hey, guys! Peace! Be still. Yep, here it is. So this is the gigantic plot where we can put our home. On the edge of the mountain here, overlooking the lake. So once you have all this built, all these rocks and such will be cleared out, and that will be your backyard view of the lake. So that gives us access to the fishing. It gives us mineral deposits because there's a clay deposit back there, and wood, and all the animals around here. but it's not going to tell us that this is a location yet until we buy it. Instead, it's directing us to some other hut back here. Let's see what this one is. Pine Watch. Okay, we can deal with this one. This one has more food for us. I'm telling you, I've never seen them safeguard the woodcutter's axe so much. I mean, the wood got chopped somehow. Okay, now we're here, because if I remember, this is the bandit location. But we can still, I think, use it as a makeshift house.
Need me some skooma.
Yep, it's the bandit location.
Just one last.
And believe me, you do not want to open that can of worms until you need to, because that dungeon is massive. That's underneath this house. So, how do we get ourselves back situated to Falkreath? It's literally on the other side of that hill. So that means our house is not too far from Falkreath itself. What's after us now?
Cut!
Nope, not doing that, Spire. Go away. Friendly? Nope. That resolved that. Luckily, we're almost back. Alright, now we just gotta take out the bandits that are at Embershard Mine, and we need to get Barbas, and then we should be about able to purchase the home. Let's see, we have to do 3 different quests, so we also need to get the journal for the priest. So it's a myriad of really small quests to do in this little town. We just gotta start triggering them one after the other.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Where's the old guy? Because he's usually the one that kickstarts everything.
Sure spoons. Handsome man in Falkreath.
I mean, it makes sense. Everyone else in Falkreath is pretty much old, or it's the Jarl himself. Right now, I have no idea where anyone is for this quest, so we might as well go ahead and do the Daedric one while we're waiting. Barbas, we've come to see you. Everyone's favorite comedy dog. Tell me all about it, buddy.
You are exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you'll be just what I need. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
Uh-huh. What do you need?
My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument, and it got rather heated. He's kicking me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
Lucky me. All right.
Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines. I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shane. We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. You just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
You got it. Alright. Exactly. Now, the biggest thing about this is, it's actually a very tough dungeon to do, so this is going to be tricky. It's a dungeon full of vampires, and vampires on survival mode are an absolute nightmare. So, let's find our way to Haymar's Shame. I even had a tough time with it when I was doing it for the regular episode. Alright, so it is... He's done lead us to it. Perfect. The good thing is, as long as we're a werewolf, we can't contract vampirism, so we don't have to worry about that. Barbas, where'd you go? We're going to do this one entirely different, though, because we don't have that legendary two-handed weapon this time around. So we are going to have to, let's just say, have a fight right out of the Twilight series. Which, let's be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't the inspiration for them putting vampires and werewolves both in Skyrim. Let's go, Unicorn. You've never led us wrong so far. I just wish we could take you into the dungeon with us. It'd make it a whole lot easier. There's Barbas. At this point, we're just dodging everything to get there. I mean, hit the unicorn all you want. It doesn't even damage it. Go ahead. We have to go right past Helgen. And it's a little ways up from there. I don't know. Well, there's, I guess, what took you out. Go ahead, unicorn, and get him. And again, the unicorn keeps them distracted. We take them out. And that's why that thing is unbelievable to have with you. Yeah, we'll just let you take out the spider. I mean, you literally can't be damaged. Get it. Alright, we'll help you. And splat goes the bug. Okay. Barbas finally decided to catch up. Let's keep going. Okay, Barbas, they're taken care of. Let's go. At this point, we know he's taken us to Helgen. Because it'll be just past there. It forces you to realize just how heavily defended Helgen's become while you were gone. And here we go. Plop you right in the middle. Have fun. We'll go after the one that can one-shot people. Alright, just like that. Actually, Unicorn got him. Perfect.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Well, he'll show you what a real horse can do. So have fun with that. Nothing like fighting something with infinite health. They never had a chance. Literally, it is so vicious, it's trying to get inside the building to go after the last one. Amazing. Actually, I don't even know where he went. Oh, now it redirected. Actually, where's that even coming from? Somewhere over here. One thing's for sure, this place has become a mess ever since the beginning of the game. I think they might be in the watchtower. Let's see.
Can't hide from me.
Well, I feel like you all are hiding. Well, that did absolutely nothing.
That's all you've got?
Yep, keep blocking. Oh boy. Okay, 3-on-1, not the best odds. And somehow we have an ice wraith here. I don't even know how that happened. Alright, a little bit of crowd control, take out the strongest one. And then we'll go with you. Alright. Keep it up, guys. Keep blocking. And we've got it. Sovngarde for you. Yep. Thanks. There. Alright, just like that, we're moving on. Yep, last one's gotta be in the tower. It must be way up there on top, I betcha. Because the unicorn was trying to find some way to get up there. Meanwhile, Barbas is still somewhere. We should probably open the gates for him. Oh, come on. There we go. Freedom. Hey, Unicorn, I think it's time to go. We finally got our way cleared. Hard to tell where in the world it went. It was trying to chase down that last enemy. See if it actually is up here on top.
What was that?
Yep, there they're hiding.
Found you.
I don't even waste time with this. Get out of here. Alright, so just like that, this area is clear. Now hopefully the unicorn can settle down and we can get on our way. Alright, Barbas, we had a slight detour, but we're coming. Oh, too narrow. Just see if we can skip over here like we can with our mountains. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's make sure we don't have to do that again. Next stop, Hamer's Shame. treacherously cold. That is exactly what we needed to hear right about now. Luckily, we're pretty much here.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Good. We've got a Daedric Lord and a Daedric Dog that we have to deal with. Now we're right on top of it. There it is. Literally already had a horse waiting outside of it. And now is when the true battle begins, because this is a tough dungeon to clear out even normally, much less on survival mode. With the vampires doing all the ridiculous stuff they do, everything's going to come down to the werewolf. Good thing is, we do have it maxed out. Here goes. The biggest trick is getting them before they start all their drain spells. And keeping on top of our healing. Hi. It's like, hi, bye. No, don't get up. No reason. We're just passing through. Oh, there's the drain nonsense. Here we go. Alright. So far, so good. Keep the bloodlust going so we stay transformed. Alright, gotta be real careful here because you got a lot of them out in the open. Now, hopefully, we can launch you into the stratosphere or one of the other ones. Like the big one with the two-handed weapon there. Alright. Now we don't have any problem with food, so that way we have maximum stamina to work with. Fall might get that one. Yep. Alright, so far so good. We're about halfway there. Now we've got the real battle. Here we go. One spider and about a bazillion vampires at the end. Alright, out of the way. And we are going one of the ways here. Right there. Into the throne room. That's a good thing about maxing out the perk tree for the werewolf, is it just does an incredible amount of damage. Alright, here's the throne room. Let's get right. Here's the all-out fracas. Luckily, Barbas distracts him. Alright, thank goodness. Just like that, this area is good. And we don't need to feed anymore because I'm sure we have to change back. Maybe not. No, I think it's forces. Yep. Alright, let's wait it out. That should be long enough. Yep, there we go. Hey!
By all means, let's hear it. It's the least I could do since you already helped me grant one final wish for my last worshippers. They were suffering so from vampirism and begged me for a cure. Then you came and ended their misery. I couldn't have planned it better myself.
Neither could I.
So, what's your heart's desire? What kind of deal can we strike?
We want that mask that's in your hand.
That insufferable pup. Forget it. Request denied. No deal. I'm glad to be rid of him. Even if it does mean I'm stuck in this pitiful shrine. In the back end of nowhere.
You know you need him.
Well, perhaps there is a way he could earn his place back at my side. Maybe. But no promises.
Well, maybe he's better than nothing.
There's an axe. An incredibly powerful axe. An axe powerful enough for me to have quite a bit of fun indeed. If you bring it to me, I'll grant you my boon. No strings attached, no messy surprises. At least not for you. As I recall, it's resting in Rimrock Burrow. Barbers can lead you right to it. Little Mutt might even earn his place back at my side.
Alright. Now, the trick here is if you do go for the axe instead of the mask, the axe is actually terrible. So yes, the game does punish you for killing the dog. Alright, Barbas.
One of Clavicus's little Jess, a wizard named Sebastian Lord, had a daughter who worshipped her scene. When the daughter became a werewolf, it drove Sebastian over the edge. He couldn't stand to see his little girl take on such a bestial form. The wizard wished for the ability to end his daughter's curse. Clavicus gave him an axe.
We all know how that worked out. Alright. So at this point, let's go ahead. Hope we got better oh my gosh. You knew the beacon had to be around here somewhere. Alright, so let's just grab everything else. Oh, why not? At least we'll have it in the quests.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Yep, it does.
Hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
Yeah, you'd probably make more friends if you weren't just demanding.
To Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
I mean, to be honest, the weapon you get from that quest is one of the best in the game. But I'll tell you, this Rimrock Barrow is actually kind of hard to navigate to. It took me a while just to get there. Now let's see, if I remember, it's way up here in the extreme top left corner. Now we could get a carriage all the way to Markarth, or you could get a carriage to Solitude, might be the better option here. Especially since we are so far away from anything that even has a carriage service. We probably want to get ourselves to Whiterun and use the carriage that's there. So let's head that way. Let's go. Now we get to do all of our crazy mountain climbing shenanigans with the unicorn. There we go. Just like that. Alright, so now we're up here. Let's try and get our bearings straight. Because we also have that bandit camp we need to clear out that is near us. We don't want to miss that also. That way we don't have to backtrack, since we can't fast travel. And that one is, I believe, Embershard Mine. Right there, yep. Although I don't know why it's not showing us the location. Let's check that again. Oh, we have to have miscellaneous turned on. There we go. Alright, so both of them this way. Let's go. And again, the unicorn takes no damage, so you never have to worry about jumping off of cliffs with it. Let's go, Hunter. Alright, let's actually go jump on this mountain here so we don't have to do as much traveling around this thing. Alright, they should not be hostile since technically the Civil War hasn't happened in this playthrough yet. And just like that, we should be about back at Embershard Mine. Alright, let's quick save before we start jumping off of everything here. Because we have to make sure